It's like a dream come true, really. And you get to make a little bit of money, so it's like rewarding. Well, I was and still am, a member of the Gathering Place. And when I found out there was an art room, I was ecstatic. I'm more of I would say, performance artist. But at the time I was pregnant and I needed to sit down. So I started doing more like fiber arts. And then when I found out you could actually make a little bit of an income, I started thinking of like making cards. And then Steve was telling me, I think one day, maybe a year later, that Art Restart liked one of my cards, and they wanted to mass produce it and sell it. My work, I feel so thankful. I can't even explain like the gratitude that I have, because it's going directly to me. You know what I mean? It's not, well, and a portion of it is going to the supplies that I use to create more, but it's meant everything. There's like this little kid inside of me, like this artsy, fartsy kid that's just like, oh my gosh, every time I go to the website and I look at it and I'm like, that's something that I did that people appreciate. And then when I got my first paycheck and I saw how many sold, I was just like, oh my gosh, people like my art. And so Art Restart gives the community here in the Denver metro area an opportunity to contribute to those struggling with homelessness and poverty, and you know where that money is going, like it's feeding my baby, it's feeding me. So but then realizing that I could make this hobby something that was a coping mechanism for me into supplemental like funds, it means a lot. A lot of times, when you get older, you steer away from the things that used to make you happy when you were a kid, because we're told if it doesn't make you money, why are you doing it? This is a waste of time. And so I did have those feelings of like, I'm just sitting here wasting my time, But then I get a paycheck, or somebody says, hey, we really want your art here, or hey, I saw your art and I loved it. It brings back that feeling of when I was a kid, and then I have something to show for it as well. I think my mom and my dad knew that there was something about me, because I love like every type of art form, and just given the opportunity to like dive myself into it, I feel like I'm at home. The art studio is it's like therapy, and there's different types of therapy. So you can come in one day and put your headphones on and be within yourself. There are days where the music's going and people are just laughing and telling stories. And then there are days where it's just nobody's here and you're focused so much on your art. And so I feel like it's a different experience every time you come in, but the outcome is always creation and what you can make. And there are so many different people with different skills that you can kind of say, hey, can you show me this? And 9 times out of 10, they're like, yeah, and how about this suggestion? And so it's like a dream come true, really. And you get to make a little bit of money, so it's like rewarding. But my favorite part is definitely the encouragement. When I'm feeling a little bit in doubt or a little off, there's always somebody there to be like, no, that's a great idea, or to reaffirm an idea I may have had or a concept that I'm thinking about, and putting it into motion. Whereas if I was by myself, I would, we're our own worst critic. I probably wouldn't have a lot of the artwork that I have up if it wasn't for somebody being like, girl, this is fine. You are okay. It's good. You're just being too hard on yourself. when I saw that somebody wanted to buy this and I got the receipt saying that 100 people bought this, I was like almost in tears because I felt like, you know, I can do better, and people are buying something that I personally feel wasn't my best work and they still enjoyed it. So if I get better and do better, then I'm probably gonna sell a little bit more, a little bit better. So it upped my confidence because something that I wouldn't consider my best work, somebody else saw value in, and that meant a lot to me. So other artists who want to join Art Restart, I would say this is a really great opportunity to have free range and to make a little bit of money. You know, here in this art room, you have a lot of opportunities to kind of play. And so it's not just about the money, it's about like the fulfillment and like really truly following your passion. Thinking of my customers, I just want to say thank you. Thank you so much for giving me an opportunity to be a kid again. You know, put some colors on a pad and not feeling like it's a waste of time or I have this talent without a means. I really want to appreciate them for giving me an outlet and a reason to continue to just be the creative soul that I am. You're not crying,
Sorry,
Teresa,
no, I'm
are
not.
you?
No.
Stop. You're gonna make me cry.